Hey, how's it going? I've decided to make this vlog, record this vlog, because I've found out that I've actually got something that apparently one in three of all the people in this country can get at some time in their life, and that is cancer. I've had a diagnosis of stage 1 non-seminomatous germ cell testicular cancer. So I've decided to make this vlog because, well, I don't know really. I suppose the main reason I've done it is I was actually inspired to do it by another user of YouTube. Her username is Katie Stone 7, I believe, and she's done a series of vlogs which actually they detail her journey with breast cancer. It's obviously not quite the same as what I've got. It's kind of a female equivalent of what I've got, I suppose. So she's done a series of videos and vlogs about that. So it's kind of inspired me to do my own, with my own type of cancer that I've got. So I suppose what I'll do now is I'll bring you up to speed on what I've had done so far and when it all started. It was at the end of September this year, 2012. I discovered something was wrong, i.e. I found a lump down there. Hopefully you know what I mean. I found that when I was having a shower in the evening time, and the next morning, because I knew what it was because I've been paranoid about it for years. I thought I knew what it was, so I went straight to the doctors the next morning. I went to my GP and got that checked out, and basically it confirmed my worst fear. He thought, he said, and I quote, "There's something unpleasant going on down there." So yeah, that didn't really put me at ease. Like I said, it just confirmed my worst fear. So he referred me to the specialist clinic in my local hospital, and I've been in and out of hospital for the last month. Having scans and blood tests and all that stuff you have to go through. I had a CT scan as well. I had all that done throughout October, because I first found it at the end of September. Then through all of October I was backwards and forwards in from the hospital doing all that. Actually on the 5th of November I had the orchidectomy operation, which is the removal operation. Yeah, not exactly the most pleasant thing you can have done, but it was for the best. So yeah, I had the operation and the tumour's gone. So for the time being, I've had a cancer diagnosis, because they can't tell you if it is cancer or not until they've taken it out and done the biopsy on it. And yeah, they did the biopsy, and now it's been confirmed that it was cancer. It was, like I said before, a non-seminomatous germ cell testicular cancer. That's what I had. But luckily, because I caught it so early on, it didn't have a chance to spread anywhere else in my body, because it can spread. It can spread to your lungs. It can go all the way up to your brain. If you leave it for too long. But luckily, because as soon as I found it, basically it was the next day I went to the doctors and got the ball rolling, started all the treatment and everything. So that's why I wish I'd thought about doing these videos earlier, because it would be more of a step-by-step thing as it was happening. But because a big part of it has already happened, I'm having to cram all of it into this one video just to get everybody who wants to watch this up to speed on what's happened. So I've had the operation. That was 5th of November, so it was nearly a month ago now, and I'm all better now. You know, I'm up and walking again, because the operation involves you know, making an incision about 4 inches long, and basically they oink it out through the incision that they make in your, you know, at the bottom of your tummy. And I'm not going to lie, the operation, it hurt like fuck. It really hurt. It hurt. It really hurts. It feels like a knife that's on fire stabbing you right there. And it's amazing how when you, say if you're sitting down, the best thing you can do is sit down and keep your feet up, and that somehow helps it. But it's amazing how all the muscles in your body are so connected to each other, because I remember when I tried to like push a door handle down using my right hand, that would make the incision down there hurt. So obviously doing that too hard with your right hand, that really, you know, it was almost like a shockwave that went through your arm all the way down there, and it burns. It's like a burning pain. Honestly, it's probably the most physically painful thing I've ever actually felt. But luckily that part's over for me now. So that's done. Now what I've got to worry about is chemotherapy. Nasty. So that's going to be starting, I think not this week coming, but the week after next week. So that basically involves I'm going to have to be in hospital for 3 days, hooked up to a machine for 3 days, which is going to be fun. And going to lose my hair, I'm afraid. I've been growing my hair. I mean, it looks a bit silly now, because it's kind of in that in-between stage where it looks good when it's short, looks good when it's long, but there's the bit in the middle where it just looks like you need a haircut. That's what it looks like now, but I was growing my hair long. But it's all going to fall out now anyway, so I'm just going to get it cut short, just so it's like my choice that I have all my hair gone. You know, it's not, you know, it's not something that's going to happen and be kind of a traumatizing event. It's going to be something I choose to do. So yeah, that's the plan. Just want to get the chemo over and done with, because it's going to be one cycle that I do. It's just the 3 days. Then on the 8th day, 3 days in hospital, then I go home. Then on the 8th day, I go back into hospital for one, sort of just for the day of chemo. The 8th day after I start, and then same again on the 15th day after I start. Have it all, you know, get pumped full of it all again for a day. So yeah, got all that to look forward to. I suppose from now on I'll start doing a more step-by-step kind of thing, rather than squashing so much into this, because it's going to get boring if you have to listen to too much. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the treatment so far. Just got the chemo to look forward to. And I'll do other videos other than this, ways of sort of coping with things and that I've been taught, just in case anyone's going through a similar thing, or, you know, if you want to brace yourself for the future or whatever, so you can just have some words to hang on to, really. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this short now because it's nearly 10 minutes. I'm going to have to go. Thanks for watching, everyone, if you did, and I'll have another video up with the next stage of treatment and everything. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.